U.S. presidential election results 2024 date, time. When will the U.S. election 2024 results be declared? U.S. presidential election results 2024 date, time in India. In the 7 swing states, polls will close at different hours between 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. ET, 5:30 a.m., 8:30 a.m. IST on November 6. 2024 United States presidential election results 2024 timings in India. With the United States voting in an election that has seen a fierce contest between former President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris, all eyes are now fixed on the results. Voting began in the U.S. as early as September this year. More than 74 million votes have already been cast nationwide, almost half of the total number of votes cast in 2020, in the form of mail-in ballots or early in-person voting. In the national polling average as of Sunday, Harris enjoyed a slight edge over Trump. Opinion polls, according to news agency Reuters, showed Harris bolstered by strong support among female voters, while Trump gained ground with Hispanic voters, especially men. When will the voting begin and close? On Tuesday, most states will open the doors to voting centers between 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. local time. 6 a.m. Eastern Time is 4:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. 6 a.m. Pacific Time is 7:30 p.m. in India. Polls will close at 8 p.m. local time. In the 7 swing states, Pennsylvania, Georgia, North Carolina, Michigan, Arizona, Wisconsin, and Nevada, which hold the key to the White House this year, polls will close at different hours between 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. ET, 5:30 a.m., 8:30 a.m. IST on November 6. Festive offer. When will the results be declared? The earliest call is likely to be about Georgia, which requires that all early votes be counted by 8 p.m. ET. In Georgia, the polls will close at 19 EST, 5:30 a.m. IST on Wednesday, where early and mail-in ballots will be counted first, ahead of in-person votes, as per BBC News. North Carolina, Michigan, and Arizona, which allow processing of early ballots before Election Day, are likely to follow. In North Carolina, the polls will close 30 minutes after Georgia, and the results are expected to be announced before the end of the night. Meanwhile, in Michigan, voting concludes at 21 EST, 7:30 a.m. IST on Wednesday. BBC quoted Michigan's top election official as saying that a result should not be expected until the end of the day on Wednesday. According to officials in Maricopa County, as quoted by BBC, postal ballots dropped off on Election Day could take up to 13 days to count in Arizona. Counting, however, could take days in Nevada, which allows late-arriving mail ballots, and Pennsylvania and Wisconsin, which do not allow pre-Election Day ballot processing. Voting will end at 20 EST, 6:30 a.m. IST on Wednesday in Pennsylvania. In Nevada, counting of votes could take days, and the mail-in ballots can arrive till November 9th this time. In Wisconsin, results are likely to arrive soon after polls close at 21 EST, 7:30 a.m. IST on Wednesday for smaller counties.